Greetings fellow Decepticons, Soundblaster1987 here with another animation review mini vlog. Today I'll be looking back at one of my all-time favourite adult animated superhero series, Harley Quinn, the 2019 series for the Warner Bros. Streaming service HBO Max. Now, quick disclaimer before we begin, this video and the series as a whole are not for kids, strictly adults only, and possibly teenagers as well. Because there's a lot of swearing, Mortal Kombat level blood and gore violence, and a lot of strong innuendo and such like that are suitable for only late teenagers and adult fans of the franchise. Just because Harley Quinn has become a beloved children's icon of DC Comics villainy turned heroism, doesn't mean that her adventures are always going to be kid-friendly. Especially given that Harley seems to drop about 75% of the F-bombs in the dialogue of this series. But I'll come back to that later. So, for those who don't know, the 2019 Harley Quinn series was co-created by Harley's voice actor for the series, Kaley Cuoco, who you might remember as the voice of, well, she doesn't do much other voice work, but she has appeared in live action as James Marsden's sister, Samantha O'Hare, in the Easter movie Hop, and she was, of course, best known as Penny from the Big Bang Theory sitcom on E4. Who later ended up marrying Johnny Galecki's character, Leonard Hofstadter. I'll go into a live-action review about my thoughts on the Big Bang Theory franchise later on in the channel. But, without further ado, on to the premise of the show. So, the 2019 Harley Quinn series starts with Harley Quinn in her Class 8 Jester outfit from Batman the Animated Series, serving as the Joker's sidekick while they're both raiding a boat full of rich people. The Joker gets caught by Batman and basically escapes in his submarine, leaving Harley to be arrested and thrown back in Arkham Asylum, where she befriends Poison Ivy, or rekindles her old friendship with Poison Ivy. Then, although Joker promised to break Harley out the same evening, he ended up leaving her there for a whole year. Definitely not the best move on Joker's part if he wanted to maintain her loyalty. So, Harley ended up breaking out a whole year after the Joker promised to set her free the same evening, with the help of Poison Ivy and the Riddler co-concocting a prison break together, using the seed of an orange the Riddler was eating that Ivy managed to weaponize with her plan control powers. Then, Poison Ivy basically offered up her apartment to Harley as a place to stay so she could escape from the Joker's influence while she plotted her revenge for him leaving her there. And in addition to Poison Ivy, there is of course a talking Venus flytrap called Frank, who lives in the apartment as well, who often provides a lot of comic relief with his sassy, sarcastic attitude in the series. And then of course, once Harley breaks up with the Joker officially, she ends up creating her own crew of smaller D-list supervillains in order to prove herself as a villain in her own right by being the boss of a larger gang. This gang consists of Frank the Plant, Poison Ivy, occasionally Catwoman when she feels like it, and also, let's see now, King Shark, Clayface, disgraced ex-Legion of Doom member Dr. Psycho, who got kicked out of the Legion of Doom for calling Wonder Woman the C-word on live TV news. And yes, that is the level of swearing that we're dealing with in this series, so again, not kid-friendly.